Luigi Simoni, Marcello Lippi, Antonio Conte, Massimiliano Allegri, Patrick Vieira, and even Roy Hodgson. Andrea Pirlo has played under all these managers, and he has had one of the greatest careers any player could have ever hoped to have. He is a Serie A winner, a Coppa Italia winner, a World Cup winner, and the UEFA Champions League holder. And the problem and point of this video is in Juventus choosing him as their new manager without him having had any prior experience whatsoever. Hello and welcome to OmniFoot TV. We've got another video for you, and it's kind of a big one. We've seen many a manager come and go this season. We've seen a number of them, however, stake their claim despite the fact that their previous experience didn't give fans much to hope for. There are three examples of this claim. The first being Mikel Arteta at Arsenal, having taken over the club after being Pep Guardiola's assistant from 2016 onwards. Arteta was a part of the team that broke the 100 points barrier and won the Premier League, so he is by far no stranger to being a part of a managerial setup at the big team. The second being Frank Lampard, as he moved from Derby County to Chelsea after a single year of management in the Championship, and by all accounts he did quite well at Derby County. He took them to the Championship playoffs, although they weren't promoted. He proved himself in a sense that he had more potential than people were giving him credit for. And the third and the most notable manager who has taken that step forward is obviously Hansi Flick. The 55-year-old former Germany assistant coach who worked under Jogi Löw from 2006 until 2014, won the World Cup with Germany, oversaw the horrific thrashing of Brazil at Le Maracanã, and in taking over as Niko Kovac's assistant manager during his time at Bayern at the beginning of the season, you could obviously tell that Kovac was losing the dressing room and everything was going downhill. Hansi Flick took over one of the worst Bayern Munich sides in recent memory, and he transformed them into the best side in the world. And that obviously comes down to his ability to read the game so pragmatically and at the same time implement a brand of German football we have previously seen work under Jogi Löw. He did an absolutely brilliant job of reviving Thomas Müller's career as well. Müller was heading out the door at Munich. He wasn't playing, he was on the bench, and it looked like his career at Bayern was over. The whole point of me talking about Flick is just to contextualize the issue with Pirlo. Flick has had experience as an assistant manager, no less, but he has had experience at the top level. Frank Lampard has more so cut his teeth in the Premier League. He's proven himself to be one of the brightest managers in the league, and his single season at Chelsea thus far was a put up or shut up situation. Back to Arteta as well. Arteta has won the Community Shield and FA Cup with Arsenal, and if you want to see the improvements Arsenal have made under Arteta and the brand of football that he wants to implement at the club, just go back and watch the Community Shield highlights. The passing sequence that led to the first goal scored by Aubameyang will tell you everything that you need to know. Juventus' hierarchy in choosing Andrea Pirlo have taken a gamble that is quite probably the biggest in the club's history at this point in time, especially after having secured 9 consecutive Scudetti. Taking over such a club requires experience, it requires merit. You don't take over a club like Juventus without having proven yourself elsewhere. We have no frame of reference whatsoever as to the kind of football Andrea Pirlo is going to play at Juventus. And mind you, Pirlo was promoted from the under-23 squad without having actually managed the squad. And this is where it gets difficult. You don't really know what to expect. It could go extremely well, or it could go horribly. One can only hope that Pirlo actually does well. I mean, let's look at the managers I just mentioned. Arteta has actually managed to win 2 trophies. Lampard led Chelsea to Champions League football, and Hansi Flick won the treble with Bayern. Even Zinedine Zidane had prior experience working at Real Madrid's Castilla side and as Carlo Ancelotti's assistant when they won La Decima. So the point I'm trying to make here is that this is quite honestly too great a gamble for Juventus. And my take on this is that it'll either go very well or it'll go very badly. Thank you for tuning in again today. I just wanted to share my point of view on this whole Pirlo debacle because it's honestly been on my mind a lot. It's been on everyone's mind. Everyone's been talking about it. And to a certain degree, it allows us to ask whether merit still means much in football management. Please do me the favor of liking this video and subscribing to our channel. We follow up on all of the big news on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And I will see you next time the whistle blows.